All right, good morning, Mr. Benjamin Zinachi, here with Biafra evangelist himself. Mr. Ben, let me have your reaction concerning what they Apicor said that IPOB, the IPOB, is a terrorist organization and Nnamdi Kanu is their leader. Therefore, I don't think that sooner or later that Nnamdi Kanu will be released now that the Apicor also reaffirmed that yes, the judgment of the Federal High Court was actually true, that indeed IPOB is a terrorist organization.
Listen and let's go. I remember humble self evangelist. Ben Diamond just saying yes, it's not the Biafran evangelist. I always speak the truth and nothing but the truth. Yes, the Federal High Court, or what do you call Appeal Court, that said that IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra, are what? Are terrorists. Then if they are terrorists, the Boko Haram, who are they? ISWAP, who are they? Nakarawa, who are they? Al-Qaeda, who are they? Herdsmen, who are they? Who are those people? If IPOB is a terrorist, you see why this country no go move forward. You see why Nigeria can never get better. Because they see the truth, they are bending it. They don't want to pick the truth. They don't want to stand on the truth, and they don't want to agree by the truth. How can you look at IPOB, the peaceful people, and you are calling them a terrorist? Do you know the meaning of terrorist? Somebody that is not giving peace to the country. The Fulanis are the one that is not giving peace to the country. Go to the paper now, everywhere carried it. Last week, 4 days ago, do you know how many commanders that was killed in Borno State by Boko Haram? Commanders, 21 commanders. As at yesterday in Ondo State, 5 farmers. Even as I speak to you in the east, do you know how many they have killed? The same set of people. Are you hearing me? The same set of people. And these people, you are not calling them what? Terrorists. But somebody that have never crossed the border is the person you are calling a terrorist. How many times have you seen Igbo people or IPOB come to Lagos here and start to kill Lagosians? Or to kill people in Lagos? How many times have you seen the IPOB come to North and start to kill people in the North? How many times have you seen the IPOB go to Middle Belt to kill anybody? Even in Benin, that is very close to East. Have you ever seen IPOB people killing people there? Or even in River State and other places? But what gives you the impetus to say that they are what? Terrorists? But Fulanis are going all the diaspora killing people. These are the people that are supposed to be called terrorists. Because these ones are Igbos. You call them a terrorist. Hatred. You tag them a terrorist. Hatred. Because they are standing out to air their view, to air their point, to let you know you're evil.
Could it be as a result of Nnamdi Kanu that charged the police spokesperson, the police PRO, for defamation with the sum of 20 billion? Could it be as a result of that that make the federal government to approach the appeal court for another interpretation that make the appeal court to reaffirm that indeed the IPOB is a terrorist organization?
Yes, number one. That is number 1 point. Number two, the kind of the face of the international bodies, the pressure they are putting on the issue pertaining to Nnamdi Kanu is another point. You understand? Why they want they organize that in Abuja? You know, in Nigeria, our judiciary have failed. In Nigeria, every other department has completely collapsed. You understand? So they just do anyhow as they like, but they fail to understand that international bodies are watching them. Their reputation internationally is reducing to zero. They are not doing us. If they think by calling an IPOB a terrorist, for that reason, that we will be ridiculed. We can never be ridiculed internationally. Rather, our credentials are still increasing.
Is it because of Donald Trump may have interest in that very case?
Not may have interest, he had interest on it. Yes, he had an interest. And that was why you see them coming up in this way. Then the people that are terrorists that have been terrorizing the country are giving fair treatment. But those that are not in terrorizing the country are the ones they are punishing, suffering over what others are supposed to suffer. those that are supposed to suffer it are not suffering it, but the people that are supposed not are the ones suffering what all the Fulani is supposed to suffer, which are the IPOB.
Mr. Ben, Buhari arrested
Kidnap.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all the way from Kenya down here to Nigeria.
Yes.
And under Buhari government, IPOB was also prescribed as a terrorist organization.
Yes.
We thought that under this very government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that things would change for good. But Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to toe the same path of former President Muhammad Buhari. Muhammad Buhari took this matter to the Federal High Court in Abuja, while the Federal High Court in Enugu State also said that this matter, it should step the matter aside, that IPOB is not a terrorist organization. There were two conflicting judgments. So the only court that have to decide on the judgment happened to be the appeal court. Reason why the federal government under the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu approached the appeal court also reaffirmed, yes, that the federal High Court in Abuja judgment was actually the authentic one, that IPOB indeed is a terrorist organization. Do you think that after the call of Aferi, that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will have a second look and on this very matter, maybe perhaps the IPOB also will also approach the Supreme Court, which is the final court in the land, for them to decide this very case once and for all?
Listen and listen good. Both appeal court, both the Supreme Court, both Federal High Court, all of them are courts in Nigeria. All of them are Nigerian court, which as at the time you mentioned Muhammadu Buhari, the same man and the same group you tag terrorists today, tag them a terrorist, and they went to court and he defeated them. And out of shame and the hatred, they decided not to leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And now this man say he want to continue from where Buhari stopped. He have continued. This is just an example of it. Are you getting it? You are tagging them a terrorist, whereas they are not terrorists. Who are they? Have they terrorized Tinubu? They have not terrorized Tinubu, but out of that hatred that is already on the ground is what is going on. So I am not surprised on what I am hearing. It is a normal thing. It's a normal phenomenon. Whereas so long you come from the east.
And some people also suggested maybe the IPOB should go and change their name, since they prescribe this very IPOB a terrorist organization. Maybe they should go and change name to something else.
Excuse me. Our name remains Indigenous People of Biafra. Which other name? Do you want to give us name? This is our original. We know where we come from. We are from the Biafra.
It can be the indigenous people of United States of Biafra. So
that's what it is already.
So it's different from indigenous people of Biafra. No, you cannot change from indigenous people of Biafra to indigenous people of United States of Biafra.
Excuse me, it's you that is getting it wrong. We know what we are saying.
I know what I'm saying, Evangelist Ben.
And you know what you are saying. But me, I know what I'm saying. You are not a Biafran. I am a Biafran. You understand? So, I have seen people.
All right, Mr. Benjamin Esesinachi, I want to ask you something. Okay, what is the difference between United States of Biafra and Biafra?
Then,
okay, what is the difference between United States of Biafra and indigenous people of Biafra?
United States of Biafra is the name of a country. Are you getting it?
Okay, excuse the me. Indigenous
is the name of a country. Indigenous people of Biafra are the people that are living in that country.
Okay. Without the country, would there be the indigenous? Would there be the without the people? They will not be country. Without the people, they will not be that name. Now, what I'm saying, I says people suggested.
We have Nigeria. These people not living in Nigeria. When you come to address Nigeria, even as it is now, they have Nigerians. And inside Nigerians, you still have different parts. You understand? You have Yorubas.
So you don't subscribe to the change of the name.
You have people called the Northerners, the Fulanis and the Hausas. Then you have the people that call the Igbos. And That is the Easterners. You understand? So I know what I'm saying. These are the people that make up the name called Nigeria.
All right. If you say these are the people and they are Biafrans, right? Now, how many states make Biafrans in Nigeria? If you want to put it, how many states make Biafrans in Nigeria?
There are 40 states of Biafra.
The first state that made Biafra. All right.
According to the landmark and according to the map.
Okay, out of the 40
And
states.
let me tell you, if you want me to play the video, I will play the video from Cross River.
All
I
right.
have the video here. The
Uh,
youth are there, even if is there. And I will tell you, even in Benue, they themselves, one of their lawyers said it, that they have made a mistake before by joining Nigeria to kill the Igbos during the war. Didn't you watch the video? But now they have agreed. Even the governor of Akwa Ibom, River State, said that he himself are confirming that he is original Igbo. Understand me? And equal Ekwetego.
all right, Mr. All right, Mr. Lawrence. The trending topic today is the appeal court that affirmed that IPOP is a terrorist organization. Mr. Lawrence, let me have your reaction concerning what the appeal court said, that IPOB is a terrorist organization and Nnamdi Kanu is their leader. Do you think there is any hope for the release of Nnamdi Kanu?
Number one, that's 1,000,000, 1,000,000, 1,000,000, 1,000,000 hope to Nnamdi Kanu to come outside. Listen, in Africa or called Nigeria, when you are fighting your rights, what is the next thing Nigeria government will tell you or Africa country will tell you? They will call you a terrorist. And the major people that are terrorists, they will see them as saints. Remember former president of Nigeria called Buhari? What happened? It take many years before they call Boko Haram and others terrorists. But immediately the ESN come outside, IPOB come outside, know what happened? They say ESN, IPOB is a terrorist. Because of what? People that are fighting for their own independence. Nnamdi Kanu is my leader and the Igbo leader and the leader of millions of Africans. It's not only Biafra again. Because if you go online now, you see many people that are falling in love with Nnamdi Kanu. Because he's another man that stand in feet and said that what did Mandela did in 27 years in prison, him as Nnamdi Kanu will still do the same thing. It's not to speak out, but the action of that man, you know that Nnamdi Kanu is somebody that stands for the truth and somebody can stand for his people.
And now that the appeal court has affirmed that IPOP is a terrorist organization, what will now be the fate of the members of IPOP? Because when they say you are a terrorist, that means that they can pick you at any time, they can deal with you, no, they can do anything, unimaginable thing with you. So now, don't you think that people calling themselves IPOB should desist from that?
Now, when they arrest Nnamdi Kanu, do you know first thing they try to do? United Nations, UK say that IPOB is not a terrorist organization. Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. But Nigeria government, because of what they didn't know what to call law, they didn't know who they are supposed to fight for their rights. They see that Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. IPOB is a terrorist. Now, where I'm going now, that whether Nigeria court or Nigeria government call IPOB a terrorist, that is not my own problem. Because when you are fighting your freedom, you want to get out. Let me use an illustration. a servant that serving his master. If the servant want to get a freedom, do you think that the man will be happy? It's very hard to see the man will be happy because you know what is the servant is making for him. That's how, like, when you want to get your freedom for another nation, they cannot be happy. They can call whatever they want to say in the world. But that is not our business. But what I'm telling Nigeria, today is what? January 31st. Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu will come out at any time, any moment. And the Biafra must have a freedom anytime, any moment. As far as the God, Chukwu Abiyama, Almighty God, as far as the hand is this freedom, Biafra must have independence. Just like Israel, Israel stay in the hand of the Jew, the hand of Egyptian, 600 and something years. Okay, is it easy task?
No, it's not easy, but hopefully that Biafra will gain their own freedom, their own independence one day. It will be a thing of the joy, a thing that will really bring joy to the Biafrans and to the people of the southeastern part of this Nigeria. That one day, they will have their own independence. Mr. Lawrence, it's a very fine place to live in because of our time. So I must appreciate you for speaking with us today.